Gerald Hannon, and this evening I'm speaking with Adrianne Pieczonka, who I want to call Canada's superstar sapphic soprano, and I hope she'll let me use that phrase.
Love it, love it, great.
Great. And we'll get to the sapphic part in a moment, but I think we should give a bit of background to this woman. You may not know it, but she's at the top of her game, and at the top of the opera game is a really, really tough place to get. She's in demand in every major opera house in the world. I don't think there's a significant one you haven't sung in.
No, I sung in pretty well, all of them, yes.
Well, the Metropolitan Opera in the States, Bayreuth in Germany, I presume at Covent Garden. Yes, there. And now Toronto.
Yay.
Yay. And is appearing in a couple of weeks, I guess it is. The title role in Tosca, which is a wonderful opera full of murder, assassinations, jealousies, all of those glorious things that people go to opera for.
Let me start by saying, if I had to pick one opera, or an opera, that a complete beginner should begin with, I'd say Tosca. It's got great tunes, it's lush, it has drama, it's got a murder, sort of a love triangle. I use that word loosely, but it's got love, betrayal, murder, you've touched on those things, attempted rape, suicide at the end, and the music's glorious. And and so I do think it's sort of a really good opera for people to give it a go. I don't think they'll be disappointed. I think, what makes this Tosca different or better than others, I think this production is fairly classic or traditional, which means it's set in a time of Napoleon. Empire waistlines, sort of shorter, curlier looking wigs, quite beautiful, lovely rooms, and furniture and things like this. So very opulent. I get a very long flowing train in Act 2. I wear a big tiara, a lot of jewels, this kind of stuff. Tosca was criticized as being really, when it came out, of being basically schlocky soap opera. But in my opinion, what's wrong with that? I mean, I enjoy it. And I enjoy a lot of different. I like a lot of Germanic opera too, but I love this passionate, meaty, juicy stuff. And I love Puccini. Again, people think, oh, compared to Wagner or compared to Verdi, he's too schmaltzy. I love it. It gets me every time. If you go to Madame a Butterfly, I'm in tears at the end. It just gets me, and I think it'll get people.
There's also an interesting political subtext there.
Yes.
The revolutionary Mario, the nasty chief of police, Baron Scarpi, who's got the city of Rome under his thumb, and gay liberationists should watch it.
Well, exactly. No, exactly. The Angelotti who flees, who's on the run as a political outcast or a prisoner. And yes, one could sort of adopt that, maybe.
Right. Trying to find a gay spin and everything.
Yeah,
Here, I can stop right now. Did coming back to Canada have anything to do with Canada's very liberated approach?
Absolutely, yes.
Really? Okay.
Yes, I met my partner, Laura Tucker, my wife. We met singing here in Toronto in 2004.
And so it's that recent? Well,
fairly recent, thank you. We quite quickly, got together, fell in love, and decided to, embark on perhaps becoming parents. And when that happened, and it happened very, very quickly, I knew that I wanted to come to Canada due to the sort of, the tolerance. And we are now married. We got married in 2005. We have a daughter. The fact that we're surrounded with, a lot of like-minded people. Of course, we live in downtown Toronto, and I'm conscious of that fact. Yeah.
Was it a big choice to decide to be a parent?
Yes, it was. It was, I think, one of the best decisions of my life. I mean,
And you always wanted to be a parent?
no, well, it's weird, Gerald. Maybe unbeknownst to me, I think I had relationships that were sometimes, good, but close, but no cigar. So I had a lot of, various lovers and relationships, and none of them in a way were sort of stable or long enough to think, okay, let's get to that next level. And with Laura, it's interesting that we got together quite quickly and decided very quickly. But they sort of say, when you know, you know. And I was over 40, so it was kind of a thing of, okay, let's do it. And it was really quite a shock, because I was over 40, just turned 40, and I thought, well, I'm a singer, I've got a hectic lifestyle, I travel around the world, that's enough, that's my lot in life. But to be able to sort of be a parent is truly a blessing, and I think a gift, which I really didn't think I'd get.
Well, and Grace is the child's name, and she's how old?
She's 6 now.
She's 6, wow. Well, I think we've covered pretty much what we want to cover, Adrianne.
Yes.
I want to thank you ever so much for talking
Thanks, Gerald.
to me and to the people who watch Extra.ca, and encourage you all to go out and get tickets to Tosca, because you're going to have an amazing time with an amazing Sapphic soprano.
Thank you.
That way.
Thanks.